Perfect. Perfect. What's going on, good people? It's your boy Gaming Dad. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Not Apocalypse. Oh, it's great streaming. Hey man, I appreciate you. Not Apocalypse. Is this my boy Bradley? That's Steve. I don't know, that's Steve. What's going on, good people? It's your boy Gaming Dad, and it is the week of August 31st. Last day of August. Man, this year is blowing by so fast. You know what? Just kind of reflecting from last year where I'm at. Me and my wife was just sitting down talking. And man, a year ago this time, man, I was getting my master's degree in Arizona. Man, have y'all ever been to Arizona? Arizona is hot. I mean, hot like burning hot. But I think one time, man, I think it was probably about midnight, and we was, gonna go get us something, some refreshments from Walmart, Wally World. And man, it was 100 degrees. I said, man, I don't know if I could do 100 degrees at midnight. I like my sleep. Just imagine if your air conditioning went out in Arizona. I mean, you'd be ready to commit murder. But good people, it is This Week in Gaming. We check out the Who All In. Welcome people to the chat. If you here live, you watching me, man, just drop a comment. Let me know you in here. Every week, man, I give out some goodies. I got some goodies to give out tonight. So shout out to my boy John, a samurai. What's going on, John? John in the place to be. What's going on? We got Not Apocalypse. I don't know why you changed your name, but that's my boy Steve. Steve, one of my former students. My boy Steve M in the building. Give a shout out to Steve M. Give me hand clap players one time. So Steve said, "Yo, I picked up that Mutant Leaf Hookup because of your video." Hey man, listen. Damn, that game is the truth, man. Listen, I won't Madden. But you know what? I'm a big, hold on. I'm a big NFL Blitz fan. You see it right here. I got it right here, ready to go in my Nintendo 64. And man, when this came out, it reminds me of that with Monsters. Couple little twists on it, but man, hey, I'm enjoying it. It's been my go-to after I'm done. Like tonight when I'm done, I probably will pick up and play some tonight. Well, so shout out to the homie, Steve M in the building, representing. Hold on. But yeah, man, very interesting week. Believe it or not, last week we went really good at school. Didn't have any, humongous cases. Had especially the coronavirus in my school, which was a blessing. I had one of my students just be a donkey. I don't know, like, man, this generation of kids, man, they are so bold, but they are so stupid at the same time. They do stuff that's like, I wouldn't dare have done when I was in school. But man, these kids, man, I'm not gonna get into details of what he did, but just understand, man, y'all generations, man, is just so stupid. Golly, man. I hate when my kids do something stupid because it's extra work for me. Extra work. What's going on? Let's see. I said I didn't change it. It's just that Twitch wouldn't let me have my. Too bad. Also, you watch me on Twitter. I see that. Shout out to all my Twitch people in the place. Let me give Steve a hand. Could you get yourself a hand clap play there, Steve? Steve. Sorry, his real name is Bradley. This ain't Steve. We call Bradley Steve because Bradley looks like Steve off Blue's Clues. Woo! My teeth looking like that on my screen. I gotta fix that. Oh, probably because I got too much light. Let me see if I can calm this light down some. Yeah. I still like my teeth just jacked up. I got readjusted transparency. Yeah, there we go. I might have a little glow, but you know I deal with that glow. My teeth looking like Buster Douglas. Yeah, man. John, man, I'm telling you, man. At least I wish I could just tell you what this dumb kid did. But yeah, I won't call him dumb. He not dumb. He just didn't make a very intelligent decision. I mean, that was my thing. It's like the decision he made just wasn't intelligent, man. It's like you have to think. You know what? You know it's gonna be consequence if you something just flat out blatant. You know, when I was a kid, we snuck around and did stuff. We just went flat out blatant with the flat out disrespect and dumbness. Well, you gotta love them though, man. That's one thing about kids. You know, they think they know it all until it hits the fan, and when it hits the fan, then they looking stupid. Like that's how the kid look. He look like, well, I don't know. I guess it's what's gonna have to happen. It's dumb. You know what? Listen, if that would have been my kid, man, I'd have been Donkey Konged him. He'd have had to get the dog. You know, remember the GameCube? It was the GameCube or the Wii when they had that one game, the Donkey Kong game with the drums. That's how it'd have been on his head, but tearing that head up. Like, you dummy. It's flat out stupid. Hey, you know what, Bradley? If you guess, nah, I don't want you guessing. Cause you might better guess. You pretty good at it. You might better guess this one, but oh man, just that is that. You know, I had a smooth week until Friday. Friday, then it all hit the fan. I was like, man, let me go by. Oh, representing one time ZB in the house. What's going on? Let me give a shout out to my frat brother, Charles Payne Strong, author extraordinaire, all over the country, man. What's going on, my brother? ZB in the house. Shout out to the wonderful members of Alpha Phi Alpha fraternity. You know I still can't tell I'm saying Alpha Phi Alpha. Oh man, welcome to the stream, man. Welcome to the stream. You know your boy is live every Monday night, man. Giving out, you know what, man? I cannot give out this game, man. I'm gonna pull it up, man. But you know, every time I get a winner for this game, they never claim it. So you know what? I'm giving it out tonight. If I can find the video. Oh, here we go. Boom. Yep. Roll Company, giving it out tonight. Got a whole the standard version on the Nintendo Switch, $30 version. I'm giving it out tonight. All you gotta do is follow me on Twitter or on Instagram. That's how I will give you your codes. That's the only way I'm gonna give you codes. I'm not emailing or nothing like that. So you gotta follow me on those platforms, and I will get it to you. Yep. Roll Company tonight will be the giveaway. And you know what? Don't forget, your boy is always, always, always giving out something. And that's right. With 10,000 subscribers, your boy is giving out a Nintendo Switch Lite Pokemon Edition. All you gotta do is share one of my videos with the hashtag GamingDad10K. And you know what? You've entered yourself to win. I got about 20 people entered already. Which is pretty good. But you know what, man? I'm definitely heading that direction, man. I'm approaching 7,000, so we are moving in the right direction, man. It's stuff like this, and you guys kind of following me and coming to hang out with me. I just kind of really appreciate it. Hold on, let me go ahead and check it out one time. My boy Cool Breeze. Let me get back to my screen. Hold on, let me click you off, Cool Breeze, 1 second. Get back to my main screen, back up here. Don't worry, man. One day, man, I'm gonna get this all together. It's gonna be figured out. All right. So I wanted to give a shout out to my boy Charles throwing up the A's one time. Charles Payne Strong, man. Payne's apartment when I was in college, man, was the worst. Oh, golly. That was one dirty apartment. I was so glad I didn't pledge under Payne and he pledged under me. If I pledged under Payne, it'd have been terrible. But once again, shout out to my boy Cool Breeze in the building. So got my doctorate. Oh man, listen, my brother. Congratulations on the doctorate degree. What'd you get your doctorate in? Boy, that's another applause for the doctorate degree. But what you get your doctorate in, I would like to know. All right, now I'm currently, matter of fact, your boy Gaming Dad just started back school. taking my second class. I'm getting my specialist degree in special education. So it's my specialist, and then it will be my doctorate right after it. So I think at the end of the day, I want people to call me Dr. Reed. I think I would like that quite a bit. But I would also like the pay that comes along with it. So then I can start working 2 jobs. I can just work 1 job, and then this right here will be my second job. But your boy Gaming Dad be all over the place. Payne can tell you I was a hustler in college. Hustler. Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. All right. Oh, shout out. What's going on? Holly Pinky representing the UK in the building. Give me her a hand clap praise one time. Shout out to my girl Holly Pinky. Y'all give her some love in the chat. I know that the time difference is definitely different over there in the UK, but she takes her time to come chill with your boy Gaming Dad. I appreciate you. He said, you already know. If I win, I'm claiming it. I know, because you know how to contact me. Ain't too many people that have been on the stream that got my personal number. But that's one of my kids from my classroom, man. Oh, little Cream Dad, what's going on with you, man? Hit the dad one time for you. Go ahead, welcome to the stream. Hey, Cream, man, if you're not a part of my community, man, hit the subscribe button, man. I see you watching on YouTube. Man, I would kindly appreciate it, my brother. Hey, Payne, man, follow. Oh, don't forget, Payne, man. Go ahead, man. Follow a brother on YouTube if you have not already. Definitely. Hey, man, listen, I am on Facebook. You know what? I'm on 2 ways you can follow me on Facebook. I got a Facebook group called Gamers United. I am. You can go there and join that group if you're on Facebook. It's called Gamers United. It's the icon is real easy. It has a PlayStation. It's broke down into colors. It's like, you know, PlayStation, Nintendo, Xbox, blue, green, and red. You can't miss it. So, you know, feel free to join me on Facebook. I'm on Twitter. All my social media stuff is running at the bottom. So feel free to wait till it come around. You'll see it'll be blue for Twitter, purple for Twitch. Yeah, and I'm on Twitch right now. Right now, we're simultaneously broadcasting on 3 different channels. We're on Twitch, Facebook, and we're also on YouTube. Your boy has finally fixed my internet problem. Let me know one time. Just throw a 1 in the chat if the video and the audio sounds good to you. I just want to make sure that's right, because it's hard to have a stream. Sometimes people don't tell you. You go around and then people like, man, I can't hear, and they call the stream and leave me. All right, we got 10 people in the chat. I appreciate that. Once again, shout out to my boy Little Cream Dab in the building. My boy Payne. Oh, man, listen, another story about Gaming Dad, man. I always tell them these little stories, man. Because, you know, your boy Gaming Dad, not only do I DJ, and I have another job, and I teach, but I also cut hair. Man, listen, when you grew up in Detroit, man, you had to be a hustler. And so growing up in Detroit, man, listen, I mean, I had to learn something. So it's a funny story how I started cutting hair, man. I was about 13, and the barber all of a sudden was... the barber cost like $4 to get your hair cut, and then all of a sudden 1 week it went from $4 to $7. And I got 3 older brothers, and my mother wasn't paying that, so she bought a pair of clippers and said, have at it. And so over years, man, I just got better and better. Took my skills off to college, and shoot, boy, I was making about $300 a week cutting hair. I had good money. I always had money when I was in college. Oh, what's going on, Melissa? One time for Melissa in the building. Give you a hand clap. What you doing, Big Ted, since you didn't graduate from high school? Shout out. All right, Geeky Chick in the building. What's going on, Geeky? All right, listen, I got a nice little file on the group. Let's go ahead and get right into this news. The gaming news, and not a whole lot in it, not a whole lot of meaty stuff, but some stuff I'm gonna go over. A couple good questions in my in the question block. All right, listen. Y'all show her some love in the chat, man. I love to see when my students decide to pop in and check in on me. And Melissa was one of my favorite. I coached Melissa in track when she was in middle school. Now she a big old college student. I'm so proud of her. Georgia Film Academy. Look at that. See, you can come over and intern for your boy Gaming Dad. I need somebody to record these videos. Something to think about. All right, let's go ahead and get into the news one time. Oh, you listen. I can't chime in on Holly Pinky's comment because I'm coming to it, Holly. I'm coming to it. All right. First news item. Let's go ahead and talk about Gamescom 2020. My reactions. You know what? They had some okay. It wasn't bad. You know what? It is more and more that I see these shows, is the more and more that I miss E3. And this is Gamescom was just that reminder of that. It just went on too long, and they showed a bunch of stuff that was like, you know, they have a couple of excitements in here and there. It just wasn't enough. That's the reason why E3 has to come back in some form or fashion, because I like when, you know what, you have a company and they put their best foot forward. I just feel like, you know what, this stretching out and manipulating, and you know what, sometimes, you know, we have some good announcements, sometimes we don't. It's waiting. It just made 2020, which is already a terrible year, this even worse. I mean, I want to give me a game show where everything is in there. We get our stuff and then we out, and then we got time to kind of hover and think about and digest all this good news. But how is it set up right now? Just like, I will say Ratchet and Clank is definitely. I mean, this is definitely a day one title for me. But I don't think it's gonna be out. I don't think it's gonna be out for launch. One of the questions I probably should ask in the question block is, I just do not. Is it just me? What else do Sony and Xbox have that's going to stretch out to next year? Even though Nintendo don't got really, they haven't shown nothing yet, but they got a lot. It's a lot of promise on the back end. We're gonna talk about that later on the show. Another lackluster event. That Nintendo Mini was, oh man. I mean, they had a couple of things. I was like, oh, okay, yay. But then I was like, oh, I can't wait till that come out. It was nothing like that. I was definitely disappointed. Let me know what y'all guys thought about that, man. Oh man, I'll leave it here one time. I'm gonna go chime in to the chat. Just go ahead and remind Holly, I can't respond to your comment. Melissa said, I got good. You got me on the good. I'm glad you got me, because I'm gonna need you. Y'all give a shout out to my son Tyler in the house. What's going on, Tyler? What's on, big boy? Yeah, listen, don't worry. If you missed it, it's plenty of places out there that give you the highlights of it. But I was not happy with the mini. I wasn't happy with Gamescom either. Gamescom was okay. It just wasn't like, oh man, I was totally satisfied. Oh, bless your heart, Melissa. You know what? I just wanted y'all all to be great. I love that middle school class. Y'all guys were some fighters. Holly was, oh, see, Holly, we shared. My expectation for the mini wasn't super high anyway, but I just wasn't expecting that. I mean, and I was going to stream it, but I couldn't. So I watched. There's a couple YouTubers I watched. Like, I watched Obi-Wan, and you know, I got my own opinion about Obi-Wan. I mean, Obi-Wan, it was when the NX was like, when Nintendo Switch was the NX, he was my go-to. I always watched him. I've been watching him since then. Him and Player Essence and Spawn Wave. I was watching them guys before they got really big, and so, you know what? Obi-Wan was Team Nintendo, and now he went from Team Nintendo to Xbox to PlayStation. He's all over the place, but it is what it is. But I watched his stream of the mini, and as a Nintendo fan, he kind of made me mad, but it was right. It was just hot garbage. It was hot garbage. I was like, man, come on. And then the one announcement that I was kind of happy with, I still got punched in the stomach. I'm gonna talk about that later on the stream myself. Steven said the last mini was not as good as the previous one. Yeah, listen, I don't know, man. The previous one was garbage too, Steve. Said there just wasn't anything that stood out. Yeah, that was in both of them. So think about it, they had two directs that didn't have really nothing for me. Nothing. I mean, okay, let me take it back. The previous one had the wrestling game. I was like, okay, all right, I'm on for the wrestling game. But this last one, it was only one game. I was like, okay, I was looking forward to it anyway. I already pre-ordered that game, so what? Nothing new. So they both was garbage. I said, hold on. run on a broken foot in high school, and still you listen, and still that's this is crazy. This is how tough our kids is. She was on a broken foot, she was still winning. That's cool. Look, man, I would tell all you adults out there that's watching it with me, how important is it that we speak life into kids, even the kids that are knuckleheads, to continue to speak that life into them, man, because you just never know what can transpire out of that life you give to them. You know, they could take that and run with it, and before you know it, you know, they're your next mayor, or your next president of some company, you know what, or your next filmmaker. Thank you, Melissa. So love Obi-Wan, but I have not been enjoying the channel. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, man, because you know what? My only thing with Obi-Wan, and you know, and I'm not a hater by any stretch of the imagination. It's just that, like, for years, man, he was a Nintendo guy. And like, I'm a Nintendo guy, and I know what I'm getting into, and I know what the Switch is. But you know, I don't, you know, even the Nintendo went even like these minis were garbage. They was straight trash. But I don't take a lot of enjoyment out of pissing on them. And so I just feel like lately, man, you know, he's been really, really pissing on Nintendo. Just like, dog, you know what? I mean, if it's PlayStation the direction you want to go, I mean, by all means. But I remember this about 4 months ago, he was slurping up Xbox. So it is what it is, man. Sad to say, but you know, I mean, I still support the brother. You know, I'm still gonna watch his channel. I got his notifications on. Okay. Now, Steve, you're right. Shin Megami Tensei, which was originally announced when before the Switch came out, was a nice mix. I ain't gonna lie to you. That and the I think the Shin Megami Tensei 3, both of them coming out next year. I think, you know, that was a good, okay surprise. But you know, I'm not a big RPG fan, so it's like, you know, I'm gonna play it, but you know, it wasn't like, oh my goodness, you know. But I think, hold on, Steve. Listen, Cool Breeze. Listen, Steve. I feel you on this one, but Cool Breeze he got it right. Give me Batman first. Right, Steve. Give me Batman first, Tomb Raider, and some good games, and I'll buy that one day one. That's right. That's right. Day one. Day one, I will buy one. Yeah, man, he's been converted all the way over. Don't worry though. Listen. Let them drop a Switch. Like, he talking stuff now. He's like, you know, oh, if the next Switch don't have 4K graphics, I'm not getting one. Yeah, you are. I was like, I would have said that to somebody like, yeah, you are. Come on now, Obi-Wan. Don't lie to yourself. Don't become so PlayStation that you just lie to yourself. And Obi-Wan is lying to himself. He'll get one. Listen, Holly boy, every week she's on this, and I agree. Listen, it's not that I do not agree with the Halo Anniversary Collection on the Switch, because it's like a no-brainer. But I don't know listen. To me, if I was running Xbox or even PlayStation, I have such a catalog of old games that would work perfectly on the Switch. That would be like money grabs. Why wouldn't you? I don't understand that. Like, you're right, Halo Anniversary, Halo 1. They can just drop Halo 1 Evolution. I mean, I forgot the name of it. But they can drop that first Halo, and you know what? It would be the truth. And they would make tons of money. And I would tell you, at least 5 million people would buy that first Halo. Guaranteed. Alright, let's hop on to this next new item. Where I'm at. Let me skip on down here to Nintendo. Alright, so just like last week, when they said the Nintendo Direct was coming out on Friday, I mean, everybody, Jeff Grubb, everybody was, oh man, Friday is coming. So of course a new rumor came out this week, says it's coming out this Friday. Now, I didn't really believe it from last week, but I'm more inclined to believe it this week, only because it's been a year from this month that we had a full Nintendo Direct. And I think it's definitely well over time for us to get one. I just don't know how positive I am is that it's really going to happen. Like I said before, like, my meter is up a little bit that we get a full Direct. this week, but I mean, if you get disappointed again, it wouldn't be a surprise because everybody was saying it was coming out last Friday and it didn't. So I don't like to report on these things, but however, you know what? I mean, it's a year to this month, and you know what? Mario's anniversary is really this month because you know this is technically September tomorrow, so it is what it is. Let's say, all right. Come on, comments real quick. It say, not Apocalypse says it's to keep people on Xbox. What is to keep people on Xbox? I don't understand. Not Apocalypse. You got to explain that one, buddy. Are you talking about? Oh, okay, I get it now. You talking about Halo? To keep it. But you know what? Listen, how many people? Let me go back to your comment. How many people on Xbox is playing the first Halo? I'll wait. No one is playing the first Halo. No one is. It's a money grab. We're not asking for Halo Infinite. Should we not asking for Halo 3 or 4 or Halo Reach? We just asking for give us the first Halo or Halo 2, and you will have everybody their mama playing it on the Switch. Make it crossplay. Oh, we got Brazil in the house. Hey, listen, I'm not even gonna touch your first name. Not even gonna try to touch your first name, cause I tear it up. Someone call you. I'll either call you Mr. or Mrs. Berg. I'm in my high school voice now. Hi, Mrs. Berg or Mr. Berg. Hi, Brazil. I don't speak English, so sorry for my text written by the translator. I just wanted to say, hey, that I like your channel despite not understanding what you say. You seem to be cool. Oh man, listen. Hold on. I hope you can hear this. Shout out to Brazil in the building. Brazil is about to get the Switch real soon. Let me give a bicycle horn to y'all. Give Mr. Berg a shout out in the chat. Yeah, so is it Merlo Berg? Merlo? We call it Merlo. Is it Merlo? I tear it up. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. But thank you. I wish I could. I'm simultaneously broadcasting on all three. Y'all let her know that Gaming Dad said thank you. This seems to have been cool. It was. Thank you. Listen, I tell you, you meet new people all the time. That's one thing I love about being a streamer. Is that you meet people from all over, from the UK, from Brazil, and we all have this one common thing in common. We all just love games, so I love that. I love this opportunity to be able to do that. All right, let's go to the next news item. Yeah, so that Nintendo Direct, if it come this week, great. If it don't, yeah. But another article I read today is that Super Mario Switch remasters will reportedly miss the 35th birthday, launch later in 2020. As long as we get it, I mean, it don't need to launch next month. I mean, as long as we get the Mario collection, because it's been so heavily rumored and everybody and their mama say we gonna get it, and I hope we do get it. But if we, as long as it comes out this year, you know what, they can announce that bad boy and say it's coming out in December for all I care. I'm gonna pick it up because as long as they got a remastered Nintendo Super Mario 64, I'm in. Day one. All right, next news item. Nintendo is reportedly the richest company in Japan. That's crazy. I would tell you, listen, I can give some of you adults and some of you kids one great tip that you all should be doing right now while everybody is scared. You should be buying stocks. I'm telling you, easy to do. You know, download the Robinhood app and start buying stocks. It's so easy. And you can be making so much more money if you start to invest. And I think the only problem about it is that some people get into investing, they look for the quick money. If you're that type of person, you stay away from the stock market because you're gonna be mad because you're gonna be losing money. But those of you who can understand the long-term game, you know what, you can definitely be very profitable in the stock market. So that's Mr. Reed's tip of the day. All right. Next news item. So it's a report right now. This is Gods and Monsters. It's coming out by Ubisoft. Is that the game has been renamed, and it's been renamed Immortals Phoenix Rising, and it's been rated in Taiwan. So this game is coming down the pipeline. So those of you who are looking forward to the game, I'm definitely looking forward to it. It's probably one of the only Switch Ubisoft games that I'm definitely like, all right, I probably would pick this up. Is Gods and Monsters. This is a dope game, so it's something to look forward to. Let me go ahead and jump into the chat real quick. I like to jump in between different stories, so I don't got you guys sitting there hanging. Holly Pinkett says, I want to have a Halo and Ratchet and Clank crossover game. Holly, you dreaming. It'll never happen. Now the Apocalypse says, I've been thinking about streaming every day until I can find a job. You should, because you never know. You might start streaming, and before you know it, you hit a milestone, and you get enough people, and then before you know it, that becomes your second job. So, I would, if you got time. Hey, you ain't doing nothing now anyway. I had a friend of mine. His name is he's another YouTuber, and his name is Apox. And Apox streams all the time, and his streams usually are not like heavily populated, but he did a countdown for Call of Duty, and man, I'm telling you, I was in class and I got the alert, and I thought it was a typo. I thought YouTube had messed up. At one point in time, he had over 3,000 people in his stream, which is crazy. That video ended up getting like 111,000 views in just 8 hours. That is crazy. So once again, you'll never know until you put yourself out there. All right, bye. I have to go to sleep. Have a good night. I think it's night where you live. It is night. Y'all listen. Y'all one time give Milo another have a hand clap. Thank you for coming out. I hope he or she subscribes. All right. Let's keep going down. Next news item. Now, this was a part of the Nintendo Mini that I was excited for. Then also I was pissed about. Because this game was supposed to come out in October. October the 2nd. I have pre-ordered it. I have paid it all the way off. I pre-ordered when I first saw it. I was like, oh yeah. No doubt. I love Star Wars. It's been delayed until next year. I think it's like, I forgot the date. I think it might be like March, but it's a Star Wars, the Luke Skywalker saga, or Skywalker saga, one of the two. But I was on board. Like, hey, I can't wait. I'm gonna play this game because I like Lego, because they stupid and funny, and the gameplay is not extremely difficult, and it's like a real chill but exciting game. But once again, this is delayed until next year. This was a bummer because it was one of the games I was definitely looking forward to this year. All right. Right, so bummed about Star Wars delay. And a lot of people not talking about it. It's like, man, they just say, hey, it's coming out next year. But no, man, this is a delay. This was supposed to come out this year. 2020, I remember we saw the first time I saw this preview was on Nintendo Direct. I think that one that was in March. And it was like, coming out this year. But they're waiting until, I know it's in March, which gets me to my next comment. We talked about this last week, and I'm going to talk about it again. Only because new news has surfaced since the last time we talked. Nintendo has filed, every time they bring out a system, they have to register it, and its components and things of that nature. And so they have filed that original injunction that they released back in 2017, excuse me. They filed to have the components improved. Switched out. So they're gonna have they're changing out the RAM, the SoC, and the SoC is the system on a chip, and the motherboard for the Switch. Now, why would you do that? The last time I remember them filing this kind of patent or an update to a patent is when they came out with the Nintendo Switch Lite and the revision to the Nintendo Switch Lite 2, when they had to file for the update for the system on the chip. So now, if you think about it like in those kind of terms, the reports of a new Switch coming out in next year in quarter one. Now remember, quarter one starts I believe in March. I believe that's March, April, May. That's quarter one. And so, but the report says the production for this Switch is going to start in the fourth quarter. With the fourth quarter would be, I believe, January, February, March, or December, January. It's later in the year, however. So to say that it's a new Switch coming out for next year, it makes it more believable. And wouldn't it be super dope for it to launch around the same month the original Switch launched, and all these games that started coming out? I mean, they're going to have a lot of games next year. But hey, man, I just really don't see PlayStation and Xbox really competing at all with Nintendo next year. Because you got to think about it, like, until I see something else that's like coming out this year, I don't know if nothing that's coming out next year for the PlayStation 5 or for the Xbox Series X. I'm just like, until they show me something, I'm like, man, I don't know. He's Holly boy, she be pipe dreaming for real. He said, not Apocalypse. He said Activision Blizzard is being investigated by the government. Are they? I'm about to look into that story. I wonder why. I wouldn't. You know, at companies, man, they always try to do something dirty. But you know, we'll wait and see. A Banjo and Kazooie Switch. As much as I would like Banjo on the Switch, that's more likely to happen than your last one, the crossover with PlayStation and Nintendo. You know the history between PlayStation and Nintendo. They've been beefing a long time, so that'll never happen. Oh, he said something about unfair wages. You know, as long as it ain't got nothing to do with the video game world, you know, they'll still continue to make their money. All right, so let me know what you guys think about this new Switch. I am looking forward to it, and I strongly believe one is coming out next year. I don't know how soon or how early, but if you look at the history of Nintendo, you look at all their other consoles, or especially all their other handhelds, and even though we want to claim the Nintendo Switch to be a home console, it's really like a super duper good handheld. It's not even, I wouldn't dare call it a home console. It's just a handheld that can play on TV. So, but I knew when I'd take it. Day one buy. All right, next one. Hey, it's been you know what? It could be a sequel. I don't see why it wouldn't be a sequel, because Astral Chain did very, very well. I think it sold like over 1 million copies. This is definitely one of them games that you have not played. If you catch this on sale somewhere, or you at GameStop, you pick this game up. You would have a great time. Phenomenal game. I mean, I say like really, really good. It will catch you off guard how good it is. But a lot of people have not. I think it's only sold like over 1 million. Just a little over 1 million, and that's not a lot when you have like 61 million consoles out there. So definitely, I would say if you get a chance, you pick up Astral Chain. But it's been a little rumor, because one of the creators from the game tweeted out Astral Chain 2, and it's kind of got the internet on fire. You know, there's no proof of this is ever in existence, but you know what? I mean, I don't see why they wouldn't. They made good money. They sold 1 million copies. You know, think about it, well, 1 million times 60. Well, you know, you do the math. That's 600 million. So, anytime, no, that's 60 million. Sorry, that's 600 million. But it's still $60 million. You know, that's still a lot of money off a video game. So, I definitely would say, you know what, if you get a chance, you pick this game up. But a sequel may be on the rise. All right, these other ones are quick stories. Hey, if you guys play Fortnite, the Battle Pass is out. Except if you're on iOS or Android. Now, especially iOS. iOS is like, we're done with Fortnite. We're done. So if you played it on iOS, that's kind of suck. You still play the old one, but you can't upgrade to this new Chapter 2 Season 4 with the Avengers. That's jacked. But it's out right now if you have no other systems. If you had it on the Switch, you should be good to go. But yeah, that came out this past week, and it's also announced was Jurassic World Evolution coming out for the Switch. Another good game. You probably want to put this on your radar. I don't know how this game is going to play. There wasn't a lot of information about how this game is going to play out. So, kind kind of one of the things like, hey, I like Jurassic Park, so I'll kind of want to wait and see. Maybe it'd be something special. And don't forget, if you're an NBA guy like I am, I'm a big fan. The 2K demo is free and it's out for the Nintendo Switch and really all major platforms. And my reaction or impression so far of it, if you have not seen my video, I did a video on it. The shot meter is definitely takes a little while to get used to. I think I will eventually get used to it, but it's good. I think 2K on the Switch has improved each year. 18 was really the first NBA 2K was that wasn't the best, but 19 was, they got a little better. 20 was definitely pretty good, but this one here runs a lot smoother. So far so good. It's that shot meter, man, was if you watch my video, I was trash. Straight trash. I couldn't figure out they switched the buttons up. I don't know why they did that, but it is what it is. But definitely, hey, I'm picking this up day one. I have it on Friday, and I maybe give you a full review later next week. All right. I only got one Xbox news. I thought I'll put it right here in Nintendo because it's kind of Nintendo related. Rumor has it that Perfect Dark will be coming to the Xbox One X series. Xbox X Series X. That whole name and configuration is crazy, but it's coming out sooner. They said sooner than we think. And but the big thing about this story is that if you know anything about the first Perfect Dark, it was kind of based upon it was a first-person shooter based on Rare's other game that was successful, which was GoldenEye. And Perfect Dark was just a better game all the way around. However, this game is going to be rebooted and revised to be a third-person shooter. So that's going to be interesting. I think that's a good direction to go with this game. So that's going to be something interesting to see. I don't know if you guys are any Perfect Dark fans. I know I am. All right, let's get into some of y'all comments. Let's go. Holly said, yep, Halo support. Oh, let me go back a little bit more. I said, Holly Pink said, I'm excited for Crash Bandicoot 4. Yep, I'm gonna be really excited for it as soon as they announce it for the Switch. Cause I'm not buying it twice. So it's either gonna be the Switch or the PS4. So, and I think I probably lean more towards the Switch. I want it portable. I hate being tied to I hate that The Last of Us, and I really like The Last of Us. Hold on one second, I gotta cue this spider. That joker came on me. He's like, I'll get you. I hope he dropped off. I don't want no bites later. However, like I was saying, I hate that The Last of Us is tied to my TV because it's sometimes I want to play it. If it was on the Switch, I'd have been finished it. But the mere fact I gotta sit here in front of the TV and play it, which is gorgeous, but the mere fact that I have to do that, it just, it makes me really appreciate. You see, I keep looking for the spider. It makes me really appreciate my Switch even more, and just knowing that I can just take that thing, go off to the bed, and keep playing. But yep, I totally agree. Nintendo, come get my money. Yes, right now. Right now. I know they're not going to announce anything because they're not going to jeopardize or cannibalize their holiday sales for their Switch because they want the Switch to keep selling. I want the Switch to keep selling. But you wait. I'm hoping that we get a direct this month and then we get another showcase or direct or mini whatever in January. Remember back when the Switch first came out, every January they did something kind of big. So I'm hoping they kind of go back to that format, do something else kind of big in January. Announce the system tied with a Zelda bundle. Ooh, man. The question would be, would you be upset if they launched the Zelda Breath of the Wild 2 this Christmas? Man, I hope not. To be honest, I got too much other things. I got too much to play. I as much as I would want to see it, I would need a break. But shout out to my boy Crew Breeze. I'm with you on that. Get my money right now. Better graphics, 1080p. You know what? This is a story floating around there, and I also reported on it. the new technology that Nvidia has in some of their graphic cards. And so this is the reason why I'm hoping that this new Switch have the same technology that I think DLSS technology. It's kind of like a 4K upscaler, and so I'm hoping they adopt that technology in this new Switch, because they're replacing, because the patent says they're replacing the SoC, they're replacing the memory. So you're not gonna replace the memory just to add the same memory or same size memory into the system. You're gonna upgrade that memory. You know what? Because to me, I don't need this is not going to be a new, brand new Switch. It's definitely going to be some form of enhancement, some Pro or Plus. But you're right. Give me a 1080p screen. Stretch the bezels. Give me some more RAM. Take it from the 4 RAMs and got, and maybe give me 6, or even give me 8. We pray for 8. But that right there will help old games run 10 times better. New games will better come on and handle it. We'll have a better screen. I'm sold. And you know what? They can give me the same battery. No, give me a better battery too. I know I'm asking a lot, right? I say that every week. True, but it's affecting the company's employees' willingness to put in effort regarding the development process of the games. I wish I knew what you were talking about. So I might try Jurassic Park. There it is. Caught him. I'm sorry. See, the spider fell, and then he gonna be bold right here in front of the light. He's gonna shoot his little webs up here like he's Spider-Man and gonna climb his way up here. I caught his tail. You can't see him. Where he at? You see that little dot right there? Yeah, he did. I'm about to slip him onto the floor. I have to get him later. But listen, Holly, to me, this is whoever was in that boardroom was like, okay, we're gonna make Fall Guys, and we're just gonna put it on PS and Xbox and computer. That's it. Agreed. And now put it on a system that caters to indie games. Not gonna put it on a system that has 61 plus million users. This was a dumb decision to not have it on the Switch day one. But I think they're just trying their best to milk it as much as they can, and then get a second wave on the Switch. Yep, give me some thin bezels, man. They can make really a Switch XL by keeping the same form factor. Nothing has to change. Just give us a bigger screen. Just stretch the bezels. It'll be perfect. You tell me day one. Yep. Give me Power to Play Witcher 3. Smooth and pretty. That's right. Alright, man. Listen. Cool breeze, man. We here, brother. We here. Alright. Let's see if I got my next new item. I don't got too many news items left to go. Let's see. I'm jumping around here to PlayStation 5. The only news that I have is that they're supposedly on the September the 9th, supposed to be a PlayStation event. Now nothing has been announced. They didn't start playing too. This all back and forth. Just announce your system, your price point, and man, hit the ball rolling. Let us pre-order this bad boy and get it over with. I get tired. Listen, this with 2020 being as hard as it is, everybody passing away. They lost Wakanda forever. My boy Chadwick. He lost John Thompson. From the basketball world. You might know who John Thompson is. The coach for Georgetown. Coach Allen Iverson. Coach Patrick Ewing. Man, this year has already been a tough year. They need to stop playing. Just give us something to be excited about. Go ahead and drop it so we can take our minds off this terrible year. This has been probably the worst years I've ever been around. Ever. I don't think no year has been worse than this one. This has been pretty bad. But that's only my news on the PlayStation pre-order front. But man, let me take this one part down. I meant to do this earlier, but Madden has been getting trashed. Ooh, I'm so glad I didn't pick this up. I was going to pick Madden up, and I usually pick up Madden, but this is the reason why I hate that they keep re-signing this deal with the NFL to have this exclusive rights. I hate that for because you know what? Those of you who are old school fans, y'all remember NFL 2K5 when NFL 2K5 was handing Madden the business. 10 times better football game. If you look at Madden 2006 or '05, man, 2K NFL 2K5 was better than that. And you know NFL 2K, the same 2K that makes NBA 2K, had a football game and it was legit. Straight legit. Great. It played well, great graphics. And man, I mean, what EA did was a boss move. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I understand why they did, but when you don't have no competition, they just give you the same old mess, and you got to just smile and take it because it's the same old mess. The same old mess. So, yeah, Madden's been getting trashed, man. The Metacritic on the game already was in the 60s, but the user score is like 0.3. They've been trashing this game, and you know what? It serves them right. They can save themselves by bringing Madden to the Switch. They can save this. They can save the whole season. Just bring it to the Switch. Holly says, "What is 2K? 2K is It was like 2K is a company. 2K makes like oh my goodness. What other games besides NBA? They make a lot of sports games. They also make like oh god, give me a 2K game. Oh, you know they made like BioShock. What else? Borderlands. That's the company is 2K. Yeah, they make some great games, but when it came to football, they were definitely when it came to football games going against EA, they were definitely like leaps and bounds. The quality was better. It was like Madden was like McDonald's. You know how you go to McDonald's sometimes, it's like, you get this old lame burger. But you go to like Chick-fil-A, woo! Shout out one time, man, if you guys got a Chick-fil-A in your area. Chick-fil-A is the truth. Woo! But if you ever been to Chick-fil-A and got their customer service, I mean, their customer service is immaculate. That's how, to me, you probably run a business. And so that's just one of those things. But listen, you know what, Holly? I believe in the next iteration of the Switch. No matter if it's whatever next model they come out with, they're gonna have more streaming services. Cause they're gonna have a better screen. They're gonna have more RAM to be able to accommodate some of these streaming services. And I think you will see Disney Plus, and I think you might see Netflix. But I got so many other systems to like. I got an Apple TV. I got a phone. I would never like when Hulu and YouTube came out for my Switch. I was like, I never downloaded them. Cause I was like, man, I'm never gonna watch them on these things. Never. It's gonna be a strictly gaming system. If I can't watch it on my iPad or my phone, then oh well. Oh, cool breeze, man. So give me an older NCAA football on the Switch, man. Listen, if they can somehow get around the licensing for that, man, they can make millions. Give me an older NCAA and make it cross-play across all systems. See, like whoever in these companies for EA, man, they are just like they're missing the boat because this decision right here to make to have a NCAA football, I would have been made that happen. Man, pay the players in their likeness. Pay them. That's the big issue. These college players want to get paid. And I don't mind, but you know what? They know they're going to make that money back and then some. All right. Now, so have you heard about the adding ads into your console games thing? No, I have not. I will look into that though. Maybe I have something for next week. Adding ads. I believe it's going to happen because so many people are playing games, and adding ads into the games is just another way of that game adding revenue. It kind of sucks for gamers. You know what? We've been spoiled for a long time, but it's heading this direction. Best believe it. Best believe you're gonna have to have commercials. Matter of fact, I have heard of that before. I remember last year in NBA 2K, they had certain commercials that was running that you couldn't skip, and that was a big thing. People were upset. Even I was upset. I was kind of annoyed with it. You know, just like, man, listen, I didn't pay. If I want to watch TV, I watch TV. I can't hit it and play a game, not to have advertisements in my face. So, yeah, Black Panther died. You know, I mean, I believe they will recast him. I mean, the question is, who do you get to recast him? That's the $21 question right there. Like, who do you get? I mean, I don't know who you get to play Black Panther. I don't know. That's gonna be a hard one. Yeah, yeah. 2K, they made like Borderlands. Borderlands is a great game. Cool Breeze said, "Chick are delicious." Yes, it is quite delicious, man. Man, if I got some points, I might have to go. Man, have you had the chicken minis in the morning for breakfast? Man, you hang around enough, man, you will get fat quick. Another game, I agree with you, Holly. Another game that should be on the Switch without a shadow of a doubt is Roblox. Another easy money grab. Easy money grab. You know, my son be like, Daddy, he be asking me all the time, do we get Roblox on the Switch yet? I'm like, nope. He had to go play it on that iPad. So another whoever running that company, they just they're not paying attention. The Switch is the perfect system for Roblox. All right, I think my last PlayStation item is PlayStation to the PC. They have announced they have more games. They're reevaluating adding more games to go to PC. Duh, because they make so much money off that crappy version of Horizon Zero Dawn that best believe they're going to have more of their series go over to the Switch. go over to the PC. Now, a no-brainer would be God of War, which is another great game, man. I get mixed feelings though, even though this game was dope, super dope, but I still prefer the old school God of War 1, 2, and 3 style. It's just nothing like them blades coming through and how they be hitting, and nothing like it. So even though the story on this one was dope, I still like the play mechanics of the first 3. So yeah, PlayStation coming to the PC, a no-brainer, another money grab. They didn't need to go ahead and allow some of them games from the Vita to come over to the Switch, because the Vita has some good games. If I'm some of them companies I would straight port those games over to the Switch. Like, what was that one game? Unit 13 for the Vita. That was my jam right there. All right, I'm trying to think. Yep. So don't forget, I am doing a review. This is my next review coming up this week. This controller, I can tell you right now, man, if you have the old one, I wish I had it right here next to me, but the old one was good, but this one is 10 times better. The buttons are bigger, the buttons are clickier, the rumble is superb. Definitely the travel distance in the controller is improved. Definitely one you should be looking for. If they've been sold out on Amazon for a grip. So, but I got a link I'm gonna add with the video where you can get you one. But definitely you want to pick one of these up for your Switch, especially if you got bigger hands. And they got a nice texture on the back compared to the last one, where it kind of gives you like this anti-slip. It's nice. Yeah, see, Cool Breeze, Unit 13 was my jam, man. I love this small little mission. You know what? It didn't have like the story. It really wasn't a story to it, but just going into those missions and going in and saving those people, that was dope. I spent tons of time on Unit 13, tons. I had a bunch of games on the but you know what? They had Madden on there too, though. I should kill it on. Even though Madden wasn't the best, it was still, the frame rate was still choppy, but it was still enjoyable. Yeah, I mean, I would tell you, man. They got a video out. I played the video. I'm trying to. They got a video right here. I think I do have a video. Let me see if I can. Yeah, man. Listen, hey, this is the video for it right here, man. I'm telling you, man. It is a nice. They improved it all the way around. One thing I will tell you though, that just like the last one, you can't hook a Bluetooth transmitter up to it. To me, they got the charge pass through, which is a good thing, but you can't add a Bluetooth to it, so which is a bummer. But besides that, man, they listen, highly recommended. I think I called it the best controller for the Switch. I think it just got better. Um, I have the Split Pad Pros, and the Split Pad Pros are great. I ain't gonna, they are great. Pick them up. One thing over time I didn't like about the Split Pad Pros is that you can't put a whole lot of tension on it. Once you start putting a lot of tension on it, then you know what it'll start bending on you. Yeah, so you know what, that's one thing about I didn't like about the Split Pad Pros, but this right here is definitely better than the Split Pad Pro. It's smaller. It's a smaller imprint. And that Split Pad Pro, your Switch is like this big. I mean, it's big. But that one there, it cuts it down tremendously. So I can whip that out in public and wouldn't have to, be having everybody looking at me like, what is that he had in his hand? So yeah, just get like I said, short missions. Hey, you know what? That's why this will work perfect on a Switch or a Switch Lite. Just come out and get you a couple quick mission in, put it back in, you done. You know what? Another reason why I like the Switch, man, is that I can knock a couple things out, cut it off, come back to it. You know what? And I don't got to sit there for hours and hours and hours. You know, I can just play a little bit now and come back to it later. Dope. See, I like how this version was flush at the top. Yes, it is a design. Listen, they everything I said in my video that I had problems with, they improved on everything. It's almost like they watched my video and was like, okay, listen, yeah, he right. And everything in that video, they improved on. This is a dope controller, really dope. I think if I had any complaints, is that let's see if I can bring this picture back up. Let me kill this video. All right. So on both sides, you can't see it in this picture, but on both sides, the other joysticks over here, I wish they had an attachment that was built just like this one, just like the darker one. They don't have that. They only got one dark control stick, and not a dark one to put on the other side. And I think that was a flaw. They should have had a definitely rubber one on the other side. But yeah, man, definitely dope. I would definitely pick one up if I was you. Uh, right, Split Pad has no motion controls, and this one does. It has everything, everything. And the rumble, I was surprised that the rumble was so good, because the rumble wasn't that good in the last version of this here. But the rumble is really, really, really good. Definitely, I would say a pickup. I'm working on that review now, so hopefully I should have it out. Today is Monday, maybe I'm hoping by Thursday or Friday. Yep. Yeah, see, yeah, that's the only complaint with the Split Pad Pro is that little Bennett. It's like, I was like, oh man, 'cause they just too big. It's too big. And so they got another Spawn Wave reviewed these other Joy Cons that's not as big as the Split Pad Pros, but it's different, and it comes with this contraction where it's like a little V, and it kind of you slide them in this way, and kind of gives you some more room. And so I'm going to take a look at that. That's another controller that's on the list of things to review. And Power A has a mini controller that I have pre-ordered. I'm waiting on that to come in too. Funny, I was going to message you about the new version. Yeah, man. Listen, don't worry, it's dropping, man. I played a couple of hours of 2K with it, and it just felt good. It was comfortable. I think it's a little heavier, because I think the motors for the Rumble are probably bigger, so it's a little heavier than the last one. But One thing you'll notice off the top is that the buttons are bigger. That's another add. That's another plus. The buttons were definitely bigger. So, oh, what's going on? Got somebody new to the Thundercracker. What's going on? I called you Thundercracker. True North Canuck. Sorry, man. Listen, I'm a Detroit Red Wings fan though. So, have you tried the clip that connects your switch or switch light to the Pro? I have not. You know what? But I've had a company reach out to me, asking me to review it. So I think I'm gonna reach out to them because I was going to do it because they have one for your phone, and I want to get that one for xCloud. And so I was looking into that, but they do have one for the controller. I think I might reach out to them and see if they're sponsored, so I can check that out too. So yeah, man, let me know how that turns out. My only thing with that is like, you know what, when it's, cause you know I move my controller, so if I have it to my controller, I'm gonna move my screen, so I gotta figure that one out. But yeah, but lately definitely, you know, chime back in, man. Let me know how that turned out for you. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. All right, let's see. Did I get any more? All right, no more news items. So before I get into our topics of the week, let me go ahead and call my daughter so she can get on this. I like to call her down here so she can come out here and do her job. In a minute, I need like an intercom system, like off Charlie's Angels. I just need to be like, psh, like Ayana, come down here. Now what? Listen, watch she not answer the phone, and then she'll say, "What I was doing A, B, and C." Tell you, man, kids. Well, while we wait for this phone call to answer, I think I might have to call her mama. We'll go ahead and get into the comments of the week. Alright. Alright, I'm going to try one more time. Oh, man. Let me go ahead and... I'm going to call my wife. Alright. We're going to... Those control clips. Man, I tell you. Hold on, good people. I'm gonna. Oh, good. My daughter's calling back in. Big girl.
Yes.
Can you come downstairs?
Mhm.
All right. Bye.
Okay.
All right. Good. So my daughter come in so we can get this prize going on. So, Cool Breeze says the controller clips work well. Okay, so what do you use it for? I thought about, my first thing came to my mind by getting one of the clips was not more or less for my Switch, but for my phone and for Call of Duty Mobile. I mean, that was the first thing came to my mind. I was like, oh man, I bet you this would be dope for Call of Duty Mobile. Because I tried Call of Duty Mobile with just the screen. I was getting lit up. I was like, nope. I was done with that. I was done. Let's see. You know what? I ain't gonna lie to you because I probably get both. I know for sure I'm gonna get both because, I mean, I'm gonna support Xbox. Even though the Xbox is not really giving me nothing. Be like, ooh, I'm so excited because I was really hyped for Halo. But yeah, I think I'm gonna probably pick them both up for sure. Just want to see how the system performs. That's gonna be nice to be able to explore and be able to show games from both systems and get that footage and be able to showcase and show you guys what's going on. But oh, my cousin jumped in. What's going on, cousin? I give a shout out to Keisha Allen in the building. One time, give her. I love you. All right, my daughter's in the building, and she's going to get out winning. Hey, cousin, and everybody else is in the stream. Since you have chimed in and commented, you are in the running for a prize. I give out a Nintendo eShop card every Monday night, but tonight we're giving out a free copy, a free code for Rogue Company. That's right, Rogue Company is a online 4v4 shooter. It's a great game. I really, really enjoy it. And so, thank you guys for coming in. Oh, what's going on? They keep dropping. Henry Ford in the building. Good shout out to my boy James Thornton Jr. in the building. Represent from Facebook. What's going on, my brother, man? Appreciate you for dropping in. Henry Ford in the building. Fair State University in the building. Phi Beta Sigma in the building. Shout out to my boy. So, I love the clip for the Switch Lite. I used to use the Pro Controller so I can get everything the Lite is missing. Ha! I know that's right, that HD Rumble, which is huge. You know what? That's one thing I would agree with you. By playing that Switch Lite, you miss out on that HD Rumble, and I'd be like, Lee, man. You know, at times when I'm kind of used to it, especially like going back and playing like Breath of the Wild. You know, I'm always like, I'll pray for a little bit on my Switch Lite, but I'm heading right back to the Switch. Hey, James, man, I appreciate you, my brother. I'm trying to, man. I'm trying to. You know, Lord willing, man, this right here to turn into something great, man. It's people right now, like people I got right now in the stream. Is those people that make me want to just keep doing this every week and prepare something good, have a good show, good stream, and you know, provide them some intangibles, you know, show the love. So, man, yeah, man. Thanks, man. My wife, James Thornton Jr. and my cousin. I love my cousin. I haven't seen her in a long time either. That's why I love Facebook. Without Facebook, I don't know. I would see some of my family members. But I get to see them because a lot of my family is still in the Detroit City area. And I'm down here in good old Georgia. Georgia. All right. Let's get back to our comments of the week. Let's see our first comment. Let me see if I'm at where I'm at. All right. This is our first comment. It comes from Sick as Malaria. That's that name. But I'll be tearing these names apart. Listen, man, you gotta charge it to my head, not to my heart. They're talking about Downhill, Lonely Mountain Downhill, which is a great indie game. If you have not picked up this game, you owe it to yourself to pick this game up. I did a review on that, did a video on it. Definitely worth checking out. It's different. It's just a different game, but what they tried to nail in the game, they nailed it perfectly. They give you the best experience of riding a bike downhill. So I picked up this game a couple days ago. I can't say enough good things about it. If you're looking for a good handheld Joy-Con for the Switch, you should check out the Hori Split Pad Pros. I'll just talk about the joysticks. Have a range of motion, but the only thing about the Split Pad Pros that I don't like is that, you know, it don't have like no rumble, no motion. You know, it's missing a lot for the price they're asking for. It's a good for certain games. It's great for it, but you know, other games it's not. But yep, I totally agree. All right, second comment of the week. This is from Cool Breeze. Got a comment of the week. It's a great video, man. I've been looking at this game. Great sale price. And we're talking about Mutant Football League, which is, I'm telling you, man, if you still get it for $10, it's definitely worth $10. I think it's even worth $20. I wouldn't pay anything more than $20. I think I saw it in GameStop for like $24. I was like, that's still a little too expensive. But $20 or anything 20 and below, hey, you pick that game up. If you like NFL Blitz, which your boy do, the Blitz is the truth. Yeah, you pick this one up. Those are our comments of the week. All right, let's go ahead and jump on down here. The big game releases for this week. I'm gonna go ahead and check into. All right, what's going on? Tyler has jumped into the building. I'm glad you showed into the stream. Tyler Dunham Games, what's going on, my brother? Welcome to the stream. Jeff Pope. Boy, I forgot today was Monday. Jeff, man, what's going on, man? You can't be forgetting, brother. Set that alarm, man. You got to set that notification, man. Let it pop up on your phone like it's Santa Claus. Shout out to Jeff Pope, man, and the Pope family. Jeff and Lori sitting in the tree. Kissing. Wakanda forever. That's sad, man. Listen, I'm still messing about my boy Chad. Because Chad was a good dude. Chad was a good dude. Yes, Mutant Fever. Haven't gotten it yet. Oh man, Cool Breeze, you missing out. If it's still $10, it's worth the $10. It got the original announcer from the original Blitz. So I'm telling you, man, you missing out. Pick that one up. All right. So it's a lot of games coming out this week. A lot of games. So I think this is Ari and the Secret of Seasons. That comes out tomorrow, September 1st. I don't know. I'll be picking this game up. It looks kind of interesting. You know, this is one of them games I got to see some other reviews for it first, so I'll see if it's worth spending that money. But man, listen, yeah, COVID, man, kind of crushed the brothers' pockets. Even though, like, you know, I've been, you know, your boy good, so still, I mean, it's a lot of extra money that's been given out. Oh, Tyler, I'm gonna get to your question in 1 second. I'm gonna finish these games real quick. So that comes out on the 1st. You got MX and MX versus ATV All Out. Probably another game I would pass on, but you know, this might be your cup of tea. This comes out also on September the 1st. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of racing games on the Switch, and I'm still like, man, Asphalt 9 is still my jam, man. Asphalt 9, and it's another one. Golly, dang, what is that other game? I got it on the Switch too. So many games, so many racing games, but definitely Asphalt 9 is still my number one. But I think this game right here though, it's gonna be pretty good. I think I might just pick this one up. This is another battle royale. This is spell breaking. I think this is free to play. Don't give me the line. I might not know for sure, but I think this is free to play. But Spell Break comes out on the 3rd. Definitely should have this one on your radar. If it's free to play, I'm all in. I'll be definitely playing this on the Switch Lite and showcasing it. And I might even stream these if I can get the use of the controls. Let's see. All right. Next, definitely picking this up. Now, see, I'm gonna pick it up on the Switch first. I got a pre-order for the PS5. I'm not gonna get it on the 4 yet. I'm gonna spend my time on the Switch, but cause I want the whole experience when I get it on the 5. But yeah, this is NBA 2K21 dropping this Friday. I will be picking up on my way home from work. Cannot wait till that drops. But this is another game, man. I'm going to wait until it comes on the Switch. But Tony Hawk come out, and I'm like, I'm really torn. If I didn't have no games to play, I would pick it up probably on both systems. But I listen, they can't be no fools. It's coming out for the Switch. It's gonna come out for the Switch. You know what? But man, I want to get it right now. This was my jam on the 64. Man, I used to work for a youth home in Michigan, and man, we used to play this game all the time. Yeah, Tony Hawk, boy. You know, them Tony Hawk games were legendary, so that comes out on Friday as well. But also, it comes out this Friday. It's Marvel Avengers. I don't know about you guys. If you listen, let me know. Oh, Spellbreak is free. Okay, bet. Thanks, Tyler. So yes, that's day one for me. That's a day one download. But I don't know about this Avengers game, man. I just don't know yet. I mean, I might have to see some reviews. I just don't foresee myself paying for this game. It didn't look too impressive to me. So I don't know. I gotta see some more gameplay. I gotta see something that's really in depth. All right, who else? Oh, got some people that chimed on in here real quick. That's the last game of the week. Cool Breeze say you up in the air about the Avengers. Yeah, man, me too, man. I don't know. My man Tyler says Spellbreak is free. Oh man, that's day one. All right, who is this? Somebody else that chimed in. Look like one of my kids. Ha! Oh, Mighty Guy Reckless. Reed, what's going on, man? How you been doing, man? What you been going on? What's been going on with you after graduation? Another one of my kids, man. Love these kids, man. You know what, low key, man. Real talk, man. I tried to fight hard for you to stay on the basketball team. I wanted you to stay. I felt you was tough enough. I hate that we got to you when you was a senior instead of I wish you would have came as an 11th grader. Man, cause you know what? You was tough. You was what we needed at that guard position. I think you'd have been awesome. I never got a chance to say that to you personally, but I'm saying it to you now, right here live on YouTube, man. Give you a hand, give you a hand clap right quick on time. Man, I love to see these graduates pop up in here. All right. Yeah, I'm not. Listen, yeah, Cool Bree, I'm saying what? I'm not hyped about the Avengers game. You know what? I'm not. I was like, you know what? I think what threw me off with the art style threw me off, and I gotta see some more before I dip into my pockets. So you saying Avengers is a looter shooter? Is it? I might have to look into that. It's all good. I'm making money, staying out the way. Hey, you know what? You'll find out the best way to do it. Now, listen, let me tell you something. If you're smart, man, listen to me real quick. If you're smart, man, take a piece of this money that you're making and you go ahead and download the Robinhood app and you start investing. Take some of that money and invest. Buy you some stocks, own you some pieces of company, and allow that company to make you money. Don't be no fool and go buy some gym shoes that don't make you no money. They depreciate in value. As soon as you put them on your feet, you lose money on them shoes. You can never sell them back. And 9 times 10, you won't. I'm telling you what you need to do. Don't buy nothing stupid. Buy you some shares of stocks so you can start building your legacy, especially while you're young. I wish somebody told me that when I was your age. I'll be a millionaire right now. All right. That was a reiteration of Mr. Reed's tip of the day. All right. Shoot, oh, you cool, but you did better than me. I didn't even play the beta. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, Reckless was there. He was at. Okay, listen, Steve, you know Reckless. I'm gonna tell you how you know Reckless. Just imagine that video of Ryan Soros. Remember that video of Ryan Soros when he got all the saliva smacked out of his mouth? That was Reckless. Bad old bad. I tell you, these kids, boy, love y'all to death, though. Yes. All right. Let's go ahead. Let's see where we at now. All right. We're going to hit this question block, and then we'll give our prize giveaway. Questions of the week. That's right. Questions of the week brought to you by the good people over the Reed household. Well, we try our best to think of questions to give you guys. But I was watching, you know what? I get a lot of questions from other YouTubers, believe it or not. They be saying things. I'm like, oh, that's a good question. So, I got 2 questions tonight. If I can find it. No, that's not it. No, that's not it either. All right. Yep. This is my first question. Would you pay for a portable Wii? What'd you say, big girl? All right, would you pay for a portable Wii? Let me tell you why. This is the reason why. I'm gonna show you. Put this on the screen. And so this guy made a portable Wii. That's right, a functional portable Wii out of the shell of the original Game Boy. You can't beat that. I mean, it looked. I'm mad. I only got one picture here. Let me see if I got any more pictures. No. Oh. Let's see if I can. Let's see if I can put the original story. All right, so check this out. Let's see if I can play this video. Let me see if I can cut the volume up.
This is the Wii Boy Color. It's a
Look
fully
at that,
portable Nintendo
man. That
Wii
is
designed to
that's
fit the
Smash.
form factor of a Game Boy Color as closely
That's Paper
as
Mario.
possible. Despite its small size, it's a fully fleshed out device with a full feature set, rather than just a novelty. This tiny portable
Look at
actually
that, man.
houses
That
a real
is
Nintendo
completely
Wii
awesome.
that has been cut down to the bare minimum in order for it to fit in this case. The Wii is a fantastic system to have portable due to the vast libraries of games it can play. Wii games obviously run perfectly.
My only
Since
thing,
the Wii is
listen,
backwards compatible with GameCube
it
games,
it
this
looks
portable
like
functions as a fantastic
it looked like
GameCube
actual
portable
gameplay.
as
I
well.
mean, that's
The Wii's Virtual Console allows
you trying
many
to tell
popular
me
retro titles
I
to
would
be
buy
played,
one right
and
now.
homebrew emulators allow for even more games from other consoles to be enjoyed on this tiny device. Making a portable Wii this small is possible because the Wii motherboard can actually
Okay,
control
now
very
we're gonna watch
small.
the whole video like
Some
5 minutes.
locations are required
But I just
to
wanted
restore
to-
full functionality.
Let me get back
But
here
by
to my
hacking the
question.
software of the Wii to remove the need for the disk drive, a board this small.
So I just
becomes
wanted to
very
show you
possible.
guys that, and I thought that
Most
was
of the parts
just
for the build
dope.
are
I
sourced
was
from a
like,
variety of
golly,
locations.
man.
The screen is meant to be
Like,
used as a card
and you know what? The
camera,
rest of the video
case is
kind of
3D
like
printed,
he kind of
and
breaks
so on.
everything down.
All of these
like he-
components are combined.
like
with
he did
custom
every-
circuit
he
boards
did
of my
everything
own
himself,
design
so I mean,
to create a complex
that
assembly
is
that allows
dope.
so many great games to be
I
played
mean,
anywhere you'd like.
if he was to somehow figure out some way to
On the
mass
front
market
of the
these
system,
bad boys,
there's a 3.5-inch 480p
hey, man, count me
IPS
in.
screen,
I
which
would-
allows
I would
these
pay-
games to
and you know
look
what? And I
better
would
than
pay
they ever
top dollar.
have before. The controls on
I
the
would
front
pay-
of the system
I would pay
are a
$300 for that.
combination of DS Lite buttons and Nintendo Switch joysticks.
now my thing was like, how you know what?
The actual
where
controller
he get these
circuitry
ROMs from?
inside of the portable is a GameCube controller, rather than a Wii remote.
So I'm watching the rest of
Playing
the
Wii
video.
games, software hacks are used
'Cause
to
I
allow
think
the
I got
GameCube
all in,
controls
but
to
I
act
mean,
like Wii remote
It
controls,
looked good.
including simulating the shaking needed for many
So,
Wii games.
Something
It's
to
not
think
a
about. I
perfect
just wanted to
workaround,
show you guys that
but
it
more
caught
and
my
more
attention
features are
big
being
time
added
today.
to this hack through
Going through the
updates.
news wire.
The front also has a single speaker.
So let me know
as
which you
unfortunately,
pick one
there
up.
just wasn't space for two in this build. The back of the portable has the
Portable
fan
Wii is a good
intake,
idea,
as
but
well
its
as two
design is
triggers
not
and
so.
Z buttons.
Ah, you know what?
The side of the portable has the power
Oh,
button
snap. Hold on. Let
and
me hit
two
pause on this
additional
real quick.
buttons to control the fit the form factor
Dang.
of a Game Boy.
Hold on. Let me. He got to a point I want to show you in this video. Let me see if I can
The
leave it right
portable
there.
has the power button and two additional buttons to control the volume.
Oh, that's crazy. I'm gonna go back to the video 1 second. I want to show y'all the back of it. And let's see. Now you see, look at the back of it. I think that's pretty dope. I think that is pretty dope. To be honest, it probably would have worked better in more of a Game Boy Advance mode, but I don't know if he can make it that way. But I still think this is dope. I think this is dope. It's the analog pocket what is it? The analog pocket. I'm about to call it the Pocket Monster. It's crazy. But yep. Definitely I'll be keeping my eyeballs, hoping that website will pop up where he's gonna remake that. That'll be dope. Hey Morgan, how you doing? Look, said wow, looks good. Welcome to the stream. Hey Morgan, if you have not become a subscriber, this is you guys' time. And you know what? Do me a favor before you guys get off. You know what? Hit the like button. I forgot to say that earlier. Please hit the like button. I don't think I have no likes. Yep, I don't think so. It's a lot of people today in the stream. Would you able to get everybody, big girl? No, okay. Oh no, you know what? You probably missing some. You're gonna miss some. You gotta look at Twitch as well. I got some Facebook people too. I'd like to let you know the Facebook people. Don't worry, we almost done. I forgot. This is the first. I'm usually only streaming on YouTube, but tonight I went all three platforms. So we're live on Twitch, Facebook, and we're live on YouTube.
You had to tell me it was on Twitch.
All right, so give me a minute. I gotta tell her the ones that was on Twitch. So you got put on that Steve Bradley from Twitch.
Okay.
All right.
So Bradley. Or
Yep.
Steve?
Just put Steve. It don't matter. Trying to think of any other Twitch in the house. Give me 1 second, good people. I'm just giving her the rest of these names for the giveaway. I think Steve might be the only Twitch.
Okay. Oh.
Yep, Steve's the only Twitch. Steve says Twitch game in the building. But you know, I really like this program I'm using. It's called Ecamm. It's really nice. All right. Let's see. All right. What's my other question for the week? It says my other question is, in light of the passing, is it time for a major Black Panther game? And I think yes. I think it would be dope. I think there would be a fool not to take advantage of these times, even though listen, you don't want to take advantage of anyone's death, but you know what? I think people like me, it was dope to see a black superhero. It was dope. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm still a Batman fan, a Superman fan, Spider-Man, but you know what? They didn't look like me, and I think I'd be keeping it 100. But to have a black superhero was something, you know, I was like, hey, you know that, you know, people got, you just saw how many people got around it, because you know what, if you black here in America, you know how it is to be not seen at all, even though you're sitting right there. So, but I think it's time. Black Panther is a dope character, dope storyline. If you ever get a chance, man, to you know find the old comic books, or you know read those stories. It was some good stories. All right. You about done, baby girl?
I'm doing the ones on Facebook. I said I'm doing the ones on Facebook.
Okay, you able to see those?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, a lot more people tonight for this giveaway, which is a great thing. I'd like to shout out everybody that was in here tonight. My boy John Samurai. You got Not Apocalypse. Steve M showed up tonight. Well, that's the homie right there. You know what? Steve M does something that some of y'all don't do. Steve M follows me on Twitter. You get a chance to follow gaming_dad3. That's my Twitter handle. My frat, Charles Payne, chimed in. Cool Breeze, Holly Pinky from the UK. You got Little Cream Dab. I want to know who Little Cream Dab is. Little Cream Dab. Who this guy? I like that though. I like his little artwork too. Dope. My girl Melissa chimed in. I had some pretty good students. Trying to think about it. Say, Geeky Chick popped into the stream tonight. And Marlo Bird from Brazil. You ready?
Yeah.
You ready?
I had both the names.
Huh?
I had both the names.
Did you get Marlo Bird?
I believe I already had him.
Okay. Now Marlo this guy was new tonight.
No, like.
Okay, yeah, he's from YouTube.
I get this Morgan.
Yeah, Morgan chimed in kind of late. So bear with us, good people. And my cousin Keisha chimed in. Oh. Jeff Peasy in the post chopped in tonight. Mighty Guy Reckless with the strong hands. Yep. All right. Yeah, man, overdue. I think we're definitely overdue for a Black Panther game, man. All right, she winding up these last little couple ones. We'll go ahead and give out this winner. And once again, man, listen, thank you guys for being patient and hanging out with us. A lot more people in the stream tonight. We got to write them names down. I should have called my daughter earlier. But she didn't answer, though, did she? Nope.
I answered right after you called Mama.
Right, I had to call your mama, though. And then your mama didn't answer.
I know, like, I was talking to Mama. And then your phone started ringing. I'm like, oh.
Hey man, she gonna get fired. She should get fired.
Wait.
I already told her like, hey, make sure you come down here and check me out. I didn't make sure. I said, look, you got me tonight. Oh, okay, you streaming tonight. That's right. It's Monday.
Yeah.
Now she said, it's Monday. You streaming tonight? I'm like, yeah, baby girl, I'm streaming tonight.
Yeah, but it'll be different times though.
Oh man, it's the same time.
No, when you come call me.
Well, you put to keep your phone by you. That's the agreement.
I know I was helping with my homework, and then I didn't hear it.
Ah,
I was doing.
you gonna blame it on me, huh? Dang
I
man,
didn't blame it on you.
I was doing my homework. I was being a good girl.
Hey, I was trying to. Hey,
Shout out to Fago. I had to give me another soda to that.
No.
Come on, big girl, you finished?
Oh, I got some beats. Oh, I got some beats.
See, I'm done. I'm done with my news.
You can talk about how your day was.
I always talking about how my day was. That's how I started off. I was talking about how my day was.
And last week too.
Yeah, I told him about last week. I got this dumb kid who did something really dumb in school.
Okay, I got the phone up now.
Matter of fact, listen, I'm gonna tell you what this kid did.
See?
This kid goes out to our classes. So kids who are in my classroom, they're in my classroom all day because their behaviors are so bad that they can't deal with other teachers can't deal with them. So they bring them to me, and then I get them right. I punk them kids, put them in their place, and then I think they put in their place. They the best kids ever. But this one kid who was able to get out to those out classes, went to an out class, and then in front of the teacher pulls a vape pen out and smokes it right there in her face, like he's not gonna get in touch or get in trouble. Yeah, they don't kick you out. Poof. Gave him 5 quick days. Then he went to look at dumb in the office where I chastised him. Dummies. That's dumb. Now Apocalypse says, hey, already follow on Twitter, been for a hot minute. See, all you gotta do now, Steve, is follow me on Instagram. Oh, we got another one that chimed in, baby girl.
Okay.
Woo-wee! I mean, it was terrible.
Is you and
I mean, listen, that's the video when I just need a laugh. I cut that video off. Because you know what? That whole situation, you know what? He wouldn't have been he wouldn't have been in that situation if he'd have brought his tail to class. But nope, what he did was out there giving out biscuits and got a face full of syrup. What's going on, my guy? Man, what you been doing, man, since you graduated, man? I love that all my old kids and chimed in, man. This is nice to see y'all, hear y'all face. What's going on with you? Let me know what's going on in your life, man. Yeah, cause you know why? Cause you was on that video, laughing. Yeah, you was on that video, buddy. I'm telling you, you famous right along with him, man. Listen, I ain't gonna lie, man. I love Ryan, but man, Ryan used to do some things, boy. You be like, yep, see, that's what you get. That's how I used to be. Like, that's what you get, Ryan. You kind of like, you kind of earned that one. Yeah, man. That was crazy. But yeah, man, I'm glad to see you, man. Hope things are going well. Said maintaining, making money, music. Waiting on my daughter. Golly, man. Listen, man, why y'all having these kids so early, man? Go see the world or something. Hey, man. That pull-up game weak. You ready?
yeah.
Oh, man, finally. All right, listen, man. Every week, man, I give out Every week, man, I give out a free Nintendo eShop card. But tonight, I'm giving out a free copy of Rogue Company for the Nintendo Switch. It is the standard edition, $29.99 value. We put all your names from all the streams into this wonderful plastic bowl. We shake it up really good, and then my daughter's gonna reach over and pick a name. All right. I got the name right here. Hold on. He said, "This is my." Hold on, let me put this on screen. That this is my first one. You gotta have kids before you 30 or 40. But man, listen, you barely 20. You talking about 30 and 40? Get out of here. Weak. All right. Drum roll, please. And the winner of this week's copy of Rogue Company is... Oh, man. Listen, he called it, too. He called it at the beginning. Give a shout out to Steve. Steve won it. He's called it, too. He's like, oh, I'm going to win this one. I'm going to win this one. He called it. I'm going to go out and the string. Give a shout out to Not Apocalypse. He's our winner tonight. Not Apocalypse. What's going on? We can go ahead and put him on. He said, "Oh, I'm gonna look early in the stream." He said he's gonna win it. Oh, I gotta find it. That Joker did. He called it out. Yeah, sure no, he did. He said, "You already know if I win, I'm claiming it." Shout out to my boy, Not Apocalypse, aka Steve Bradley. Steve from Blues Clues. Hey man, y'all give him a shout out, give him some love. One time, Steve. Hey man, listen man, that's the end of my show, man. Your boy Gaming Dad is live every Monday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm glad you guys hung out with me today, man. I had a good time tonight. I hope you guys had a good time. We're going to do this again. We're going to do it again next week. We've given out another $10 eShop card, man. Come join us. Have a good time. Talk some games. Hit some gaming news. Have your laugh or two, man. Enjoy hanging out with your boy. Be on the lookout for my video this week. Doing a review of that gaming grip. Definitely, I would say it's A1 right now. Definitely pick it up. I'll give you more detail with the video. And I don't know what games I'm going to be playing. I know I will be streaming The Last of Us, probably on all my platforms. Probably tomorrow night. It won't be tonight. I got some work to do. So, thank you, Cool Breeze. Thank you for the love, Cool Breeze. Said great show. Really enjoy. Hey man, I'm glad you did, man, Cool Breeze. I hope all of y'all kind of enjoyed the show, man. You know, I try not to talk too long. Hey Tyler, you hung out with me long enough, but listen, Tyler, you gotta get it. You gotta start saying some stuff in the comments, buddy. I'm glad you hung out though. Good job. It's nice not to have school tomorrow, doesn't it? I wish I didn't have school tomorrow.
Imagine.
You're right. Imagine, right? You gotta get up and go tomorrow. All right, this is your boy Gaming Dad. Thank y'all for hanging out. I'm about to end this broadcast.